Hello loves, welcome to Fifth Dimension. So for today I have a Valentine's themed reading, love reading for you, and in honor of that I'm going to be lighting one of my own soul flame manifesting love candles for today's reading. Okay, so you can find these at fifthdimenxion.com in case you are interested in helping to amplify your soul flame connection. Okay, so while I light this candle, go ahead and take a look at the three options that I have for you all. We have the first card, you and your loved ones are safe, with new moon in Cancer. And we also have the second pile, don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. And pile number 3 is going to be balance, spirituality, and practicality. Or if you'd like to choose by crystal, go ahead and do that. And I will see you guys at your reading. Hi, pile number 1. Thank you for joining me for your love themed reading for today. So I've already pulled all your cards and I'm going to start backwards. I know usually we leave charms and initials till the end, but I'm going to go ahead and get started with those as well as your overall messages, okay? Really quick before I get started though, I do want to show you on my Soul Flame Manifesting Love candle. You can find this in case you are interested. These are hand poured by myself, the design by myself. It's all me, okay? They're very unique. You will not find anything like this anywhere else, at least I don't think so. But in case you're interested, you can find the link to my website, fifthdimenxion.com, and you can find them there, okay? All right, so I'm going to start off with you and your loved ones are safe. So if you have been feeling very unsteady in this connection with your person, if things have been really not grounded, unbalanced, so all of the words you can think of, all of that, if that's how you've been feeling, like really unsure of where you stand and where this is going, then this is the correct reading for you, okay? Your message is you and your loved ones are safe. So Spirit really wants you to know to calm all of those worries, okay? So if you've been having a lot of anxiety or maybe even sadness, because blue is like that real healing to me. So if you've been feeling very sad, it's sort of like a hug. You know, Spirit wants to give you a hug and comfort you and sort of give you the reassurance that everything is as it should be, okay? So let's go ahead and look at the overall energy and guidance for this connection. We have victory, all right? So yeah, I feel like you absolutely need to trust. If you can see here, she's sort of like, to me, taking a deep breath and with her eyes closed, sort of just embracing and acknowledging what blessings belong to her, okay? So I would advise you to do the same. Just really take a deep breath, I feel, because there's a lot of negative feelings that are coming up, I feel, within you, within this connection. You may even be like doubting yourself or like being mean to yourself is what I'm feeling. I was looking for a fancier word to say that, but yeah, I feel like you've been mean to yourself sort of in your thoughts, pile number 1, okay? At least some of you have. Then we have Skunk Spirit with Know Your Worth. Yes, absolutely. And Lion Spirit, be generous of spirit. Yeah, I definitely feel like this guidance is telling you to be kind to yourself, to trust that you are worthy of receiving everything that you want, specifically when it comes to love and this specific connection with this person. Do not allow what you may not be seeing in action in regard to this person, because I feel like that's what it is. I feel like you are not seeing action on their part, or they've not sort of giving you the reassurance that you need, that the feelings that or what you feel in this connection is mutual. I feel like you intuitively know that they are, but this person perhaps has not communicated it directly to you. And so I think that may be bringing up some insecurities. It may be triggering you at this moment, pile number 1. And Spirit just really wants you to know to be kind to yourself, to really nurture yourself and be generous to yourself, okay? Because I feel like you're a very generous person in general. With the Cancer energy is all about like taking care of your loved ones, your family. So maybe perhaps you are the one responsible and you like give a lot of your energy to your family, maybe even extended family, friends, all of that. But Spirit wants you to really like zone that in and bring it in towards yourself, okay? Know your worth, know that you deserve. And sort of like this lady here on the image, just really take a deep breath and embrace the blessings that are coming your way, because I feel like it's only a matter of time, okay? All right, so that's the overall energy of the connection as well as guidance. Let's go ahead and look at your charms and initials. So the initials that came out in no particular order: M, S, J, U, T, U, O, F, Y, C, P, A, E, S, X, Z, or is that an N? No, that's a Z. I, X, R, this is either a W or an M, B, R, again, W, M, D, D, N, C, S, F, O, F, T. Okay, so that's a lot of initials, maybe part of the name, whatever. You'll recognize if there's something there that needs to be there. Then for your charms, we have a sunflower. That's what I think that this is. So longevity, the energy of this connection has a strong potential for longevity. And perhaps you or your person has had on their mind, like imagining the longevity of what this connection could turn into. With this little bow here, I feel like this person thinks of you as a sort of like gift. A gift from spirit, a gift from the universe. I feel like you feel like a blessing to them because of your generosity, your generous spirit perhaps, okay? And then we have a little dragonfly here. This is about like transformation. So I feel strong indication that there is probably several stages of transformation when it comes to this connection. And the two of you, I feel like there's probably going to be, it's not going to be something that just unfolds, especially if this is the energy that you're picking up. I feel like there's going to be multiple stages of transformation that this relationship will take, okay? And then we have this turtle here. So what is turtle? Turtle is nurturing. A turtle is like sort of like life-giving, right? I feel like, I don't know, I'm thinking several things here. But the turtle is also known to be very slow-moving. So maybe that's sort of the energy of this connection. It's a little slow-moving, but it has the potential to be very nurturing and life-giving, if you will. And then we have some palm trees. I don't know symbolism of palm trees, but sunny, I'm just thinking sunny, bright days. So maybe that's the sort of energy that you guys have when you're together, is just that feeling. Or maybe, you know, this person or you thought about like taking a beach day together. Maybe you've gone to the beach together. Maybe you met at the beach. Music symbols. Music is very important in regards to this connection. Maybe you guys like sharing songs, or maybe you just have specific songs that come up that you just like feel is your person communicating to you, and likewise vice versa. They hear songs that make them think of you, and yeah, that's like a cute little connection. Then we have a bike here. So maybe wanting to take things more forward, or maybe you guys like riding bikes. Maybe they do. Maybe they own a bike. Something. I don't know. Bikes don't do much for me. All right, then we have this arrow. Yeah, they feel like Cupid has shot them. You feel like Cupid has shot you as well. I feel like both of you were like instantly, or maybe not instantly with that turtle energy. Maybe it wasn't instant, but when the moment when you and your person had the realization about the feelings or the depth, I feel, as far as this connection goes, it was like Cupid, like Cupid had gotten them. Then we have the little scissors here. So maybe needing to cut sort of courts when it comes to past things in order to allow this to flow. But this could also be maybe you work in, what's it called, cosmetology. Maybe they do, but also a barber, maybe they are. But like I said, I feel like this could also be like having something to do with strings needing to be cut or old habits needing to be cut in order for this relationship to flow. Then we have this like little shovel gardening thing. So maybe planting seeds. Maybe you've been digging holes in their heart and planted your little seeds of love. Pile number 1 with this heart here. Yeah, there's definitely feelings of love within this connection, and with that Cancer energy, yeah, I definitely feel that. And then we have a puppy paw. So maybe you guys are, you or your person are big animal people, own fur babies, and maybe the two of you connect in regards to being animal lovers or something like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the meat of your reading. We have Earth Magic, a deep breath. We have It Is What It Is. That's mental energy, I forgot to say. So I did mind, heart, actions. Okay, sorry. Let me not confuse you. I'll go over it right now. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Ooh, we have engagement. Then we have 5 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, actually, oh no, 3 of Pentacles, then we have channel, oh, I'll leave the channeled messages. Let me leave them. Let me go through this first. All right, so let me sit with your cards for just a moment. Pile number 1. Pile number 1. So I laid out the other cards that I had originally gotten for the overall energy of your connection. And so what I see, first I want to address the middle here, because we have It Is What It Is, which that card gives me like different messages usually every time I see it, to be honest. And then we have the 5 of Pentacles here, which is strongly giving me that there's a very mutual sadness between both of you. It's like a mutual sadness that you both feel in regards to, I think you're both having doubts about whether this is going to unfold as the way you want it to. And I feel like there's parts of you that gets sort of like hope and feels confident that this connection has everything that it needs in order to move forward. However, then there's times where perhaps you both aren't like really communicating with each other. You haven't seen each other or heard from each other in a while. And it sort of starts to bring up all of these deep insecurities between the both of you. So if you've been feeling that and you've been thinking that perhaps this other person feels the same, this is just like added confirmation, okay? But I feel like there's parts when you guys both get sort of negative in the thinking of what the situation is currently, and then really start to like doubt the ability or doubt the other person's feelings, or just doubt in general, okay? And it brings up this very deep sadness with the 5 of Pentacles here. And if you can see, like, the girl, she's crying, and then she has all these like thorns wrapped around her, and I feel like those are like the negative feelings like that you're bringing up within yourself. Was this the pile that I said that you were being mean to yourself? I think this is the pile that I said you're being mean to yourself. And I would take that, like those thorns, is that like you're sort of hurting yourself by saying, instead of just trusting and allowing things, which is actually here, right? Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Yeah. Instead of just trusting and letting it move either as fast or especially as slowly as it may need to, okay, for this, because you don't know where this other person is and they don't know where you are. And I feel like there's a lack of communication and openness with where you guys are at and in your like healing process as far as what you've experienced, which is bringing up triggers in this current connection with them, okay? So if you've not been able to express it, or they've not opened up to you about everything they've been through, just know that both of you have equally been through a lot in past love connections, past romantic connections, and I feel that this energy that you and they tend to put themselves in is not helpful, obviously, right, for the connection to flow, but it may even be delaying it just a little bit, okay? I have to be honest with you, because it is pentacle energy, and I feel like, if you can see right here, there's a little butterfly in his own little orb, and he's like trying to get her attention, like, hey, don't be sad, like, I'm here, and I bring transformation, I bring evolution, I bring metamorphosis to this connection. You know, he's sort of like asking her to trust, but she's not seeing him. Why? Because she's too deep in her doubt, she's too deep in her insecurities and her pain, that she doesn't see this coming, okay? So that, I feel, is very strong when it comes to this love connection, pile number one. However, we do also have some very beautiful cards here. So I wanted to get through that first because I felt like it's a very strong thing, and it may be why that original overall energy was about like having doubt about in where this is headed, and feeling unsteady and all unbalanced and all of that. But there are seeds planted here, strong seeds, magical seeds that you guys have both planted. And look, remember, didn't I say that you guys had made some holes in their soil and planted seeds of love? Like, they feel that, okay? So even though, ooh, I feel like this is a strong metaphor for your connection, because remember I said that you may not be seen, or it doesn't seem that you are viewing any sort of progression or getting closer or moving forward in any way, but that's because you can't see what's happening underneath the soil, okay? You have not been able to see the little sprouts, but trust that you have. And it's earth energy too. Like I said, that pentacle energy, slower moving energy, but trust that even though you're over here holding doubt because you don't see anything sprouted in that soil yet, here's a little butterfly trying to tell you, like, hey, trust that they're there and they're growing. You just can't see them yet. Like, eventually they will come out, okay? If you just allow them to have the time that they need to transform from seedlings into an actual growth of a little baby plant, okay? I strongly feel that as a message that you needed to hear today. Then we have a deep breath here. Sigh of relief. Why? Because there is growth coming. There is going to be visible evidence soon enough, okay? Every time I see new moon energy, I always take it as, that's not saying just because you haven't seen what you want to see doesn't mean that it's not happening. You need to trust that there are things that we can absolutely have no control over, how the other person is in regards to their readiness, okay? And you want them to be ready. You don't want to try to get those seeds out before they're ready to come out of the ground. You're not going to like dig the hole and then dig them open the next day to check if they've grown, and then cover them back up and dig them out again the next day to see if they, like, no, you got to give them their time, okay? So I feel like that's a strong message that's coming through. Especially this would confirm that with let go of control situations, allow the situation to unfold naturally. Allow it. It's going to take time. I'm sorry, baby girl. Or baby boy. I'm sorry, but it is going to take time, okay? But trust, you have to take that deep breath. Ooh, I made that connection. Didn't I say, like, oh, look at her. She's taking a deep breath. Yes. And then you have deep breath right there. So, yeah, strong guidance to take a deep breath. And really just when you're feeling this, at least the best thing you can do is try to calm yourself and take yourself. Don't allow it to gain too much momentum, okay? Then we have engagement here. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. This could quite literally be, for some of you, actual engagement. For others of you, if you're in barely beginning stages of this connection, this may be just moving it along or having conversations that need to be had in order to be able to see where you can move it along or where you can compromise or what you're both ready for. Okay, like this is going to grow. Engagement, I'm hearing the strong word grow, just like these seeds. There is going to be growth of some sort in this relationship. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune, same thing, same exact thing, because wheel is something that includes movement, right? But it's also like fortune, what it is that you've been wanting is going to become, you're getting there. Okay, there's movement getting there. And then Three of Pentacles Three of Pentacles is similar energy. It's about movement forward. Okay, and look, this is actually two people just holding on to each other when they're chameleon lizard or whatever this is. But they're moving forward. Okay, in traditional tarot you see them like building and like, you know, gathering the skills that they need to move forward. But in this case you literally see a feminine energy and a masculine energy clinging to his feminine, being like, okay, let's go. We're ready to move forward. So on that wheel, moving forward. Okay, that's strongly what I'm getting. Yay, pile number 1. All right, let's look at your channeled messages. I dream of you often and wonder if you dream of me too. So this person is dreaming of you. Those seeds are sprouting and they're getting, they're noticing it. I am at a point in my life where I am tired of living in fear of love. So this fear energy that's coming out in their channeled messages is probably where they're fearful that it may not move forward. They're fearful that it's not real, that, you know, that it's not going to unfold as they want it to. I am working on manifesting an emotionally fulfilling future with you. I love these messages because they're all lining up with what today's reading has said. You don't see it because this person is not going to love this to you, but they are strongly in your energy, okay? Then we have, I find myself reminiscing about you often. Like I said, you were heavy in this person's energy. They are always with you. Like every time that you were thinking of them, trust that more than likely they are at the same time thinking of you. And if you're literally always thinking about them, then I'm telling you, this person always has you in their mind. Like everybody says, you're living in their mind rent free. Then we have attractive. So these are messages about what this person loves about you. They love how attractive you are. You really catch their eye, which is probably why they can't stop thinking about you even in their dreams. Like you are a catch, okay? Then we have leader. They feel like you're very like, in a world full of followers, you are a leader. You are a person that sets trends, not follows them, okay? Yeah, exactly. You're one of a kind. They see you as super unique. They're just like, whoa, like this person literally came out of nowhere and they are just different. Generous. Didn't we have generous? This has to be the one that said be generous of spirit. Yeah, and I said you're a very generous person. Yes, they love this about you. You're a very generous person. And then we have mature. Yeah, so maybe this person has dealt with a lot of immaturity and they're just, that's what they've experienced when it comes to love, but they see it completely different with you. They're just like, this person knows who they are. They know what they want. They're not trying to play games, and they love that about you, pile number 1. Well, that's all I got for you. If you haven't subscribed already, please do that now. Click it. Do the thing. Do me that favor. Reciprocate the love, pile number 1. Give me a like, also a comment if you feel comfortable doing that. I really love reading comments. You guys have no idea. Like, if you commented before, you've made my day. I love that shit. It makes me so happy. All right, pile number 1. You guys have a happy Valentine's Day. I send you lots and lots of love. Until we vibe again, loves. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading today, your love themed reading, which I don't do often. Well, I do love oracles, but not love. Anyways, so we have your cards right here, at least for the overall energy of this connection, which you chose the card, Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way, with full moon in Leo. Before I get started, though, I do want to just quickly mention the soul flame candle that I have over here, lighting the flames within this love reading. It's my soul flame manifesting love candle. I'm gonna grab it. Hopefully it's not too hot, because I already did pile 1. Look how cute this is. I hand pour these I have a little small baby business, and you can find the link at fifthdimenxion.com in the details, okay? So don't let pride get in your way. The strongest message that I'm getting from this is that there is some sort of blockage in the way of this connection flowing as it should be, or as you feel that it was either in the beginning or as you feel that it should be flowing currently, okay? So there's definitely some, I wouldn't say like pride in the way of like real egotistical. I would just say it's sort of like something within the pride of like not wanting to be the first, or not wanting to be vulnerable, not wanting to express, sort of like that. That's what I'm feeling is strong, which would be the blockage, okay? So that can be either on your part, but I'm strongly feeling that it's more than likely on your person's part, pile number 2, in which there's something that their mind, their ego is not allowing them to do that would just let things flow as they should be, okay? But let's go ahead and see what that is. Oh, that was a quick answer. 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, communication. There's something that this person strongly feels inclined to do in order to allow this connection to flow more easily. However, this person is like their mind, their ego is not allowing them to do that at this exact moment, which is, like I said, creating some sort of blockage in the flow, in the natural flow of things, okay? We have Bobcat Spirit with life is a mystery. We have Ant Spirit with time to collaborate, okay? And then we have Antelope Spirit with life is speeding up. Yeah, there's definitely going to be some progression. I feel like maybe this person, I feel like they are gathering the strength is what I'm strongly feeling, because we have 1, we have 2, but this Bobcat Spirit is also giving me, you know, like lion vibes over here, cat vibes. Like both of these are like this sort of like fiery, confident energy. And I feel like this person is really, really in the process of embracing the amount of fire that they need to really fuel this endeavor, okay? Because I feel like it's taking a lot out of them to really like find, either it's like courage that they need, or maybe they just, there's a lot of thoughts that are getting in the way, and I don't know, that's gonna be different for every person. So maybe it's just like fear, really, when it comes down to it, fear of what the outcome may be, and maybe versus how that would hurt them if it was not the response that they wanted from communicating their feelings in regards to this connection, okay? So yeah, this real strong energy coming through. Time to collaborate, life is speeding up. I feel like they feel really inclined to make movement towards, to communicate towards you, but not only that, but really like give towards you with collaboration here. Antelope Spirit, life is speeding up. I feel like they feel like maybe you're running past them, and they feel like some sort of, like a fire lit in their behind to do, to say, to some sort of action, but not stay still. I feel like they're strongly being guided to not stay still, because this opportunity may pass them. And maybe that's a fear also, is that they're just like, I don't feel ready, but I feel rushed. You know, they feel like strongly guided to do something, to say something, to be more equal or give more effort or whatever that is, okay? So I'm giving you all dessert first. So we're going to do charms and initials first, and then we'll do the main chunk of your reading right after, okay? So I have all your cards here ready to go, but I'm going to make space. This is your overall. I'll have these up here and these down here. Actually, I moved them here. Sorry. All right, so we have L, we have N, we have A, G, L, A, Y, P, B, G, Q, X, Z, N, S, G, this is a T, W, Z, K, J, K, H, B, P, H, J, J, J. Okay, so strong J's. W, Y, H, S, F, L, and X. Okay, that was a lot. Oh, you can't even see them. My bad, my bad. I thought I had them on the screen. There they are. All right, let's get into charms. So we have this heart with angel wings on it. Okay, so maybe you've like come in like an angel, swooped in and really gotten a hold of this person's heart, or maybe they see you as some sort of earth angel or like heaven sent almost. Okay, yeah, look, there's another angel over here. They probably see you as like, oh, this person is my angel. Oh, there's that song. Oh, I'm not even gonna try to sing it. Nope. But it says something about you being an angel. That's all you need to know. The bird, yeah, remember I said that they feel like maybe you're like flying away, you're speeding away, you're on the move, and maybe they feel like I need to like do something now, or my bird's gonna fly away. My angel, if you will. We have a dragonfly. So this came out also in pile number 1, a dragonfly representing stages of transformation that this relationship will take throughout the longevity of the connection. Okay, so strong need for allowing things to transform as they need to. Okay, so is this a mouse or a cat? It's either a mouse or a cat, but he just looks silly to me. So maybe this has something to do with a pet, maybe a gerbil, a hamster, or a cat, because I can't really tell what it is that you or this person has, or maybe mouse-like, like running away characteristics. If that is a mouse or a cat, maybe cat-like characteristics within you or your person, okay? Then we have star. So star in tarot is about like dream fulfillment. They see you as a star, like something that you make a wish upon to a star, and then now that they have come into contact with, okay, maybe they think you're a fallen star, or they made a wish for someone like you on a shooting star or something like that. Then we have flower. So really bloom. I'm just seeing like spring and flowers blooming. I feel like maybe this person and you may have met in spring, or if you're not in a connection, maybe you're going to meet somebody in spring, or maybe progression of this connection is strongly going to come in the springtime, is when things will start to really be blooming, okay? Which we're almost there. It's like 1 month from now, right? We have 2 keys. Oh my God, I love this. I love this because this is pile number 2. We have 2 keys and we have 2 hearts. And I love that. That's like super compatibility. Like this person feels like they have the key to your heart, but they also feel like you have the key to their heart, okay? I love that so much. Then we also have a crown here and this cute little purse. So maybe this person thinks that you're real fancy. Maybe they feel like you're real regal, like worthy of a queen, like you deserve to be treated like a queen. Or a king if you're a masculine energy, or maybe you see them as your king, you see them as somebody very regal and well and put together, likes the finer things in life, either or. Then we have this like tree of life looking thing here. And I strongly feel like this is about creating roots, creating, oh, sorry about that. Like family tree is what I'm strongly feeling. So maybe this person sees you as the type of fit for somebody to really lay some roots with, you know, like spread some lineage. We had this one also in pile number 1, the sunflower. So longevity, like you or this person strongly has already been focusing on what the capacity of this relationship has for longevity in the future, which is also similar to what the family tree was giving me. Then we have this like little bat So maybe you guys like have in common like the love for like Halloween or creepy or horror movies, or October might be. Sorry, I keep on trying to focus it. There you go. October, or something spooky, or I don't know. There's something about that. Maybe like costumes, cosplay. Um, but yeah, like really strong connection to like Halloween vibes is what I'm getting. Either you or your person. Then we have this bell, and I feel like wedding bells. Is that okay? Wedding bells. At first I was gonna say like maybe like you ring their bell, you know, their bell had not rang in their heart, within their heart, but then I also heard wedding bells after that. So maybe that's something. Maybe this person or you has thought about, you know, what life would be like being married or having a wedding and all that. And then we have this turtle here with nurture. That's what I pick up. I don't know. I should probably research more about what a turtle is. I feel guided to do so now. I will. Actually, let me do that now. Give me a sec. Okay, cute. I wasn't too far off. It says motherhood, longevity, awakening to opportunities. Okay, so yeah, because that's what I picked up. It's like very nurturing. I know there's the native story of the Mother Earth, you know, the turtle being, you know, the original land, which gave life for humans to be able to thrive in this land, I guess you will. Sorry, I was still trying to read and explain at the same time, but I should stop. But no, yeah, the femininity, the nurturing. So maybe this person sees you this way, or maybe there's just like the strong inclination to want to like nurture the situation, nurture the connection between the two of you. Okay, I'm gonna try to fix this real quick. This is bothering me. Is that better? I don't know. Is it gonna keep flickering? Okay, we'll try that. Sorry, it's because I record on my phone. I don't have any fancy gear. Like a camera or whatnot. Alright. Let's get into your reading. We have Awakening Genius. We have Broken Open. Those are those keys. We have Bearing Fruit. There's that tree. We have Let Go of Control Issues. This came out in pile 1. Free yourself. It's time to take back control. Okay, so let go of control, but take back control. Okay, we'll get into that. We have the High Priestess. Yeah, they're getting strong guidance. 10 of Pentacles. This is about family also. I love that. We have the Chariot, so movement. Yeah, they feel the need. Strength. Didn't I say that they were looking for the courage? Is this the reading that I said that? Yes, because it was the cat animals. I don't know why I get so confused. Really. Okay, well, sorry. We'll leave channeled messages and what they love about you for the end. So let me fix these and sit with the entire reading really quick, and then I will relay information. All right, pile number 2. So the first thing I want to focus and zone in on in your reading is this, because it's like opposite energies, right? One of them says let go of control issues, and the other one says take back control of your life. So sorry about all that noise. The strong message that I'm getting, because we did say that there was something about pride getting in the way, something about thoughts, and I strongly felt that, which still may be the case, that there is something that your person is not communicating, that they feel inclined to, that is creating some sort of like blockage, not necessarily blockage, but like a delay. It's like they threw in the anchor on the ship, and then they expect it to get to where it's supposed to go with the anchor down in the sea. Okay, like there's an anchor, there's something slowing it down, which is fine, right? Because it needs, whatever they are being triggered by is important for them to work through, which I feel that they're doing, because we do have the Strength card here, and then we have the Chariot. So remember I said that there was like life is speeding up in time to collaborate. They feel like the fire lit in their ass, in which they need to make movement, or their opportunity is gonna, but then there's a part of them that's like, wait, I'm not ready. However, this fire is forcing this person to get the courage, to get the strength. We have 3 animals right here with this fiery ass energy. They're definitely under fire right now. They feel. Maybe you haven't specifically said anything to this person, like rushing them in any way, but something in your energy, I feel, is rushing them. Pile number 2. So something that you are sending towards them in your thoughts towards them is sort of like making them feel the need to hurry the F up, okay? And so because of that, they feel the need to address things. This is important. They feel the need to address things that they know are getting in the way of them feeling confident enough to speak whatever they need to speak or take whichever actions they feel guided to take, which they are strongly feeling because we have the High Priestess here. Their intuition is absolutely communicating to this person the need to make some sort of movement forward. Why? Because they already know what they see in you. I feel like you have shown them whatever it is that they felt like. It's almost like if this person is like saying, well, let me just, like, I feel like this person might be a good thing, a good person to really be that everything that I've always wanted, to really, like I said, plant grow some roots with and really have something long term. However, they kept on making excuses, I feel, and sort of saying like, well, I need to see more. I also need to see that this person is, for example, like patient. And then you showed them patience. And then it's almost like they're just like, okay, well, they showed me patience, but they also need to be this other thing. So maybe like generous or selfless. And I don't know, but it's going to be different for everybody. But I feel like they're almost like every time they get confirmed that you show them that you are what they want and what they should be moving towards, it's almost like they create this extra thing that's on the checklist and it's just creating a delay, but it's really just fear. It's fear that's getting in the way because something in their ego stops them. And that's something they need to work on, right? So that's something that they've needed to work on for a while. And I feel like this energy that you're sending towards them, whatever it is that you're doing, even if it's just a thought like, hello, I'm ready. If it's that, like they feel something about you that feels like you're moving forward, which maybe you are dating, maybe you are expanding in some sort of way, but I feel like there's movement and there's very visible, clear movement in your progression when it comes to life that they are witnessing, and that is encouraging them kindly to hurry the F up and deal with what they know they need to deal with, which in this case is something I feel with their confidence, okay? Because their pride is sort of masking something that they've not addressed. And because they've not addressed it, it's held them back, especially when it comes to this connection. But I feel like this urge that they're getting to now speed things along is really going to help the situation, because they're finally going to deal with whatever it is. And I feel strongly it's confidence, right? Because Leo is that strength and confident and, you know, like just the person just seems like really put together and really has it all, like a catch. And I feel like that is their energy. Like they are a catch, you know what I mean? And they sort of project that to everybody, but there's actually behind that is a lot of vulnerability and like self-doubt and lack of confidence, okay? Lack of self-worth that they really need to address. However, I feel like in regards to this let go of control issues and free yourself, I feel like there is like a dual pooling of the energy that's actually slowing it down. So although they are throwing in the anchor on their end, you're also throwing in the anchor on your end, because you're sort of holding back as well. It's almost like the amount of energy that this connection consumes you in may actually be holding you back in some way too, okay? Because I feel like there needs to be movement here on both your ends. So maybe you are having movement in your life, or you're creating the appearance of having movement, but actually like your energy is really like, I'm waiting for you, like, come on now. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like that's a strong message for at least a few of you that needed to come through. But with Awakening Genius here and Broken Open, and then we had gotten the double hearts with the double keys, I really feel like this person is not willing at this time, or they're sort of like in denial of admitting that you unlocked them. You've unlocked them, and they don't want to sort of have the acknowledgement. But there's really something so beautiful that they cannot resist about this connection, okay? Like the way that they view you is so like vibrant and wise and beautiful and magical and bright, and like they just can't take their eyes off of you. They're like a moth to the flame. And as much as they're trying to create all these anchors and create the illusion of this and that, their heart is with you already, okay? So pile number 2, if you have doubted this person's feelings towards you, like they absolutely it would be their dream fulfilled if they could have longevity with you. There's just something in them that doesn't feel either worthy of you, because there's a lack of self-confidence in their worth of you, if that makes sense, okay? But the will is definitely there. They are highly attracted to you. Like I said, they are stuck on you. They're being guided like this is it. If you wanted, like maybe this person had been trying to manifest something real, something beautiful, something unique and one of a kind, and then all of a sudden you showed up and they're just like, you're showing them everything they wanted to see. However, there's that fear now that they hadn't dealt with. It is really getting in the way. But with the Strength card here, I really strongly feel like this person with the fire that they are feeling, they are really working. They are actively like under the scenes working on building the courage that they need with all this cat energy. Oh, and then didn't we have a cat or mouse, whatever the heck that was? All right. So let's look at your channeled messages. We have, I am thoughtfully planning out my approach towards you. What did I say? Like the Chariot here, they have the 10 of Pentacles here. Slow moving, but 10 of Pentacles is wanting it all, okay? They want it all with you. They are guided there. And they're looking for the strength. They're also thinking about it a lot. Then we have, I admire the amount of patience that you've shown me. Yeah, I definitely feel like you have been patient with this person. And that's probably another added thing, is that it's like they've already been super patient with me. And I feel guided now to make some sort of move to let them know, some sort of reassurance to them that I do want this with them. And they feel like you've already shown me enough patience. It would be wrong of me to ask you to continue to be patient for too long. That's why they feel rushed to do something, okay, to work on their things. It says, I've ignored my intuition a lot when it comes to this connection. Did I not just say that they are strongly being guided? Like their intuition is telling them, like, here they are. The person you dreamed of, the person you thought was like unique and you could never ever find somebody that has all of this. Well, we brought them to you. Now do it. Then we have, I am working on manifesting an emotionally fulfilling future with you. Yeah, so I'm thoughtfully planning my approach. I've ignored my intuition. I admire your patience, and I am working on manifesting an emotionally fulfilling future with you. Yeah, they really want, they want this. They want this, pile number 2. They absolutely do. So you got so many cards from the little deck that I made of things that this person loves about you. Like they just kept on flying out, and I was like, okay, I'll just take them all. They really love you, just saying. Loyal. They love how loyal you are, and that goes in with that patience. Like they feel like maybe you're going to get tired and just walk away, but then they reach out and boom, there you are. Loyal as always, willing to hear them out, willing to communicate. They love that you're a dreamer, okay? So this person maybe is used to dating people who are very like cynical, very, I don't even know what cynical means, but I feel like it means like negative and closed-minded. I could be wrong, but that's the word that came up. But yeah, they feel like you are optimistic. You are like, you have dreams. Like, you're just so pure and childlike that you have dreams, and you're just like, I see this and this and this for my future, and I'm going to manifest it. And they're just like, this person doesn't have doubts in their ability to manifest dreams, and they love that about you. You're also very gentle towards them, okay? Like, I feel like that comes along with the patience too, is I feel like they might think like at times like you're going to be upset or you're going to react a certain way, but you always come towards them in a gentle energy, sweet as well. Yeah, you're very sweet to them. You're just like, I feel like they get all these fluffy feelings for you. They love that you're really independent, okay? Because I feel like the amount of patience that you showed them proves to them that you're not a clingy person, that you are willing to be patient, that you are okay on your own. You don't need to be with anybody, okay? Artistic. You are a very creative person. You have something about you that you do that is very unique, that is very creative, that is very like stands out in a way that they've not seen before. Like I said, moth to a flame. Honest. They admire and love that you are super honest with them, even like to a fault. I feel like you are able to share vulnerability with them in a way that they're just like, whoa, like this person just, they would not do me wrong. They would not, like, they would confess if they ever felt like they had done me wrong, like, because you've been so honest with them. And they love that because it helps them build trust where they've not been able to before. They love that you're outgoing. You're not, like I said, small-minded. You're open to suggestions and opportunities, new opportunities and things like that. Resilient. So this person has probably seen you go through a lot. They've probably seen you grow. And the fact that you don't let it get you down, that you just allow it to fuel your growth, is something that they strongly love about you. Competitive. Okay. So I feel like there's a little bit of fire in you, or maybe a lot. And they like that spark of you where you're just like, like, I don't bow down to somebody who might, come toe to toe with me when it comes to whatever. Okay. Like, you're just like, you're confident in what you do, and you're just like, all right, I'm down for some competition. I'll show that I know my this or whatever, or I'll prove my this or that, or whatever it is with you, okay? But there's something in you, and it feels very fiery, where it's like, I wouldn't back down. In fact, I would enjoy the opportunity to prove my strengths or my artistic talent or whatever it is, okay? So that's what we got for you, pile number 2. I hope this resonated. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button. Take 1 second. Do it now. I appreciate those of you who have already. If you have not, please reciprocate the love and click that subscribe button. Give me a like if this resonated, as well as leaving a comment. I love when you guys leave me comments. It really makes my day. It makes me fill up with bubbles and love and butterflies and all that good stuff. So do it if you feel comfortable. Until we vibe again, loves. Hi, pal number 3. Thank you for joining me for your love Valentine's reading today. So if you chose this card, Balance, Spirituality, and Practicality, Full Moon in Pisces, then this is your reading. Sorry about that. Anyways, I was about to say, before I get into your messages, I actually heard, as I was choosing all your cards, the winds of change are coming, okay? So it was getting windy up in here, and I was just like, whoa, that wind is like very trying to get my attention. I could hear my little wind chimes getting real crazy, and I'm just like, the winds of change are coming. It strongly came through, okay? So change is coming through within your connection, specifically, are about to come through, and like that wind was flowing through. It was pretty forceful, okay? It was out of nowhere. Before I get started, I want to show you guys my soul flame candle. If you clicked through the intro, it's a hand poured. I make these myself. They are soul flame manifesting love candles to help specifically when it comes with soulmate twin flame connections, to really amplify the energy of flow when it comes to the connection, okay? So if you're interested in that, details, or my website is Fifth Dimension with an X. fifth.dimenxion.com, and you can purchase them there. Alright, so it is fueling our love reading for today, and balance, spirituality, and practicality. What I am getting is that things are about to become so much more balanced when it comes to this connection, pile number 3, because I feel like they've not been. I feel like things have not been in proper flow, which is actually like a similar energy for both pile number 1 and 2. So if you felt inclined to view those as well. But yeah, I definitely feel like things are becoming to be more reciprocal. I'm getting strong like 6 of Pentacles vibe, you know, but things are just going to flow in the right rate that they need to, where there's no resistance is sort of what I'm getting, okay? So for your cards, we have Patience, we have Chameleon, Act as If, and Porcupine, Time for a Beginner Mind. So what I strongly get from that is that either you or your person is getting to a place of really like surrender is what I'm feeling, where you're able to allow patience or vibrate in the energy of true patience. Because it's one thing to say, okay, I'll be patient, but you're constantly thinking about when this person is going to come towards you, when you're going to see them again, or when they're going to tell you they love you, or I don't know what you're doing, but you're getting into either you or your person, whoever this is. If that doesn't resonate with something that you do, then it's definitely your person who was giving a lot of resistant energy and sort of like wanting to control mentally how things were happening and playing out. But I feel like whoever this was, if you that was sort of putting all that energy there, like there is a new energy coming through of patience, and I really feel that is what allows things to flow a lot more smoothly versus the resistant energy that was sort of being thrown into your all's connection, okay? Then Chameleon, Spirit, Act as If, Time for Beginner Mind. These two cards together give me that you are being guided to like a beginner mind, like a child, if you will, you know, a fresh slate. Before you get all the bad experiences that sort of make you anticipate bad things happening in life situations, before all that happens to us. As a child, we tend to have a more optimistic beginner mind, right? Where we are more open and optimistic and curious and allowing and accepting of everything as it is, okay? So I feel like it's strong guidance for you, as well as Chameleon, Spirit, Act as If. If you've been having trouble, if this was your energy that I picked up on, if you've been having trouble being patient, but you're sort of starting to like dip your toes and really finding that flow of energy and allowing, you're being strongly guided to act as if this has already unveiled. Act as if this is already yours, okay? But in an optimistic way where you don't start putting doubt in, because it's one thing to say, okay, me and this person are flowing very naturally into each other's energy, or whatever it is that you say to yourself, right? And then you're just like, but I'm not seeing it, and you start to get doubt in there, and then this whole resistance comes, okay? So having patience and trusting that, like, act as if this person is already in your energy the way that you want them to be, okay? Because I feel like if you haven't already seen the winds of change, they are about to come, okay? Especially when either you or this person gets in the energy of true patience. Really, true patience is really just surrendering. Having full faith in the universe and its ability to work all of the details out without you having to manage anything is what true patience is. You just surrender in the knowing. I've already done everything I need to do. I've put the intention out there. I've put, strong, like for me, for example, I've already put the intention out there. I already know what I want. I light my soul flame candle and I trust that it's coming to me. Okay? That's sort of the message that I'm strongly getting. Oh my God, I forgot to get you guys. Okay, I'm doing dessert first. Everybody else I did off cam, but I forgot to pull yours. I'm so sorry, pile number 3. Okay, we got some. And then we get some letters. So we're doing dessert first here today. I'm going to give you guys initials and charms before I give you the actual entree. So we have A, C, J, Q, G, T, M or W, L, double D, U, V, O, L, N, U, T, G, U, E, E, F, X, M, H, S, E, Y, E, K, D, L, and T. Okay, so that's a good lot of initials. And then for our charms over here, we have a turtle. So the turtle came out in all of them, okay? The turtle about nurturing and opportunities and really could be slow moving energy, but no, I'm not picking that up. But really what I'm feeling from this is the both of y'all being able to see, you know, that this connection, the capacity of it to be very nurturing, to have the ability to be fertile for growth and, like I said, longevity, that it's a good opportunity. And then we have the peace sign, so very peaceful connection between the two of you, or perhaps they see you as somebody who's really about peace. Maybe you're kind of a hippie. You just love nature and all of that, love and all that stuff. Yeah. And then we have a leaf here too. So flow, they feel like you are the type of person perhaps, or perhaps they are the type of person who just really flows with the wind. It takes life, you know, wherever the breeze is taking them. You are a wish come true for them. They feel like they made this wild random wish that they felt was impossible in perhaps manifesting you, and to their surprise, there you are. There's the lamp, and you've been a wish granted for them, or perhaps you opposite, like vice versa. Okay, so we have a rose here also, so very romantic feelings between the two of you and this connection. And then also this is like a sorry, I'm trying. Come on. Okay, there it is. This beautiful rose. Yeah, it's giving me super romantic vibes. So I strongly am getting that this person, like you and they, are heavy in each other's mind. Oh yeah, we have two roses actually, because this is a Valentine. So you guys' energy, if you guys are not actually seeing them for Valentine's, they are going to be nonstop thinking about you. And you probably will of them too, okay? Dragonfly also came out in all three readings, which to me just tells me that this relationship is meant from the start to have like different stages of transformation. So it's not like the traditional like love story that gets off. And I strongly feel, because these are twin flame connections, that's the reason why the dragonfly came out in all of them, because there needs to be stages of transformation. It doesn't just come in all at once and then, you know, like a Lifetime movie or whatever, if you will, where things just like, wait, actually that's probably a bad connection because those movies end up horribly wrong. Then we have this little fairy here, magical. I just feel like magical. They feel like you are somebody who's very, also maybe whimsical or mysterious, or just, I don't know, like almost like a fairy tale character. They feel like you are just out of a book, like I said, like a book, a story, something magical, especially also with the genie lamp here. They feel like you're definitely a magical person. That's strongly coming through. Ooh, we have this secret love. I'm trying to focus. Come on now. There it is. It's a secret love. So perhaps this person has not communicated their love and they're holding it closely to their heart, okay? We have an angel right here. Angel watching over me. So this is definitely a divine connection that is being protected. And also divine timing just came through. So maybe perhaps if it's been a long time coming, that this is something that's really divine timing. Okay, then we have a foot. So maybe needing to like ground or wanting to really ground and build like a strong foundation. It also reminds me of baby feet, you know, when you do the little imprint at birth. So maybe they're, you know, thinking about pregnancy and having children with you. And then we have a little girl here too. So either they see you as somebody very feminine, very girly, and they like that, very childlike perhaps in your personality. Sorry, I'm trying to get it. Oh, there it is. But also this could, like I said, be like them wanting to have children with you. Okay. What else do we got? We got this little cute like bell. Yeah, this definitely says the same thing to me as it did in pile 2. This is a different bell, but wedding bells is what I'm getting. Like it reminds me of almost even like a wedding cake. But yeah, okay, there's definitely like the want for both of y'all have definitely, I don't know what this is, okay? Oh, sorry, I'm so like losing my train of thought. I'm just all over the place. But both of you had definitely thought about like longevity in this connection for sure, because that's strong, heavy picking up. A helicopter and a little go-kart, I don't know. Maybe you're wanting things to move along. They both require some sort of movement, so maybe both of y'all are like, let's go. Let's get this off the road. And then what is this? Is this a stork? I don't know. It's a bird, so bird could indicate like that movement. Also birds could also indicate like angels, messengers, but I feel like this is reminding me of a stork right now, like that baby bird. So yeah, so strong indication, pile number 3, that this person would love, if you are female, to impregnate you, or if you are a male, that they would want to become impregnated by you. I'm strongly picking up like baby vibes AF. Okay, pile number 3. So keep that in mind if you are in physical connections with this person as well, okay? In case it's not something you're down for right now. All right, let's get into your cards. Jeez, these readings are coming out so much longer than I anticipated, but it's all good. Hopefully I'm able to give you guys good confirmations, or just, you know, peace of mind. We have a higher view with this owl right here, okay? So a different perspective being taken, but also flight happening here too. So I'm with the wind, yeah, I'm strongly picking up that, because flight seems to be strong, and wind movement, that's strongly coming through as well. But also with a higher view, perhaps you or this person, or I would say this person, is strongly trusting their intuition a lot more, beginning to, when it comes to this connection. They are probably getting messages, even however they receive messages, within dreams or just intuitively, or with music even, I'm hearing. But just they're really connecting with their heart space and starting to connect and see things, like connect the pieces of this connection, if you will, and really starting to see things from a different perspective, a higher perspective, if you will, a more spiritual perspective. Versus where it may have been more like earth-based, more like lower chakra-based, how they were viewing the connection before, if you get my drift. Pile number 3. Then we have great and full. So them feeling very fulfilled. I don't know what I'm doing. All the other readings, I just pulled out all the cards and then that. Okay, let me do that. Waking the lion. I love that. We have a deep breath. We have soulmate. I love it. Make the effort. Great love is taking the steps you're being guided to take. Yeah, I'm really feeling this person is really receiving guidance to make movement. We have the world, which also can indicate movement forward, beginning a new cycle. So we have 3 of Cups here, also giving me that fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. Page of Cups, waking that lion. They want to come to you. Knight of Pentacles, another indication of them wanting to come towards you. 10 of Wands, closing off, leaving behind, shedding that. All right, so channeled messages I'm going to leave for after. Let's go ahead and look at these cards. So I'm definitely strongly feeling that this person is in the knowing, like they know the potential for the amount of fulfillment, because they have already felt such emotional fulfillment when it comes to you. Like you are somebody who comes offering, like we had Pisces energy to begin with, then with this cup right underneath it and this Three of Cups right underneath that. I definitely would say upon number 3 that you have showered this person with love. You've just been so genuine. You've been so giving of yourself, maybe to a fault, but this person is reaching a point where they are finally, if they haven't already, fully acknowledging what you have to offer and the amazing gift that it is, okay? The capacity of somebody to offer a cup that isn't empty is new to them. The fact that you are so willing, and so, I feel like, I was going to say patient and gentle, and then there was another word that was trying to come through, and it was all too much for me. Sorry, I'm spazzing out right now. It's pile number 3 already, and I haven't been all focused this reading at all, okay? So, yes, very fulfilling type of energy that you give them. I feel like there's just so much warmth, and like that turtle, like the very, maybe you give them a lot of motherly energy where it's just, you know, very calm and very nurturing and very supportive and all of that. They really feel like you are it all, okay? With the higher view here and the world, I really feel like this person, like I said, was getting guidance, receiving some sort of guidance to that they're beginning to trust, okay? This perspective that they're having, a higher perspective, which I feel may be from some sort of separation that you all have had, has allowed them to gain this higher perspective on everything, because having a step back and feeling the lack of nourishment that you offer them when they are in contact with you, I feel is very like night and day. Like, whoa, this is how I feel fulfilled when I am in connection with this person, when things are flowing in a balanced way. But when they are unbalanced, it's so different. You know, they have the realization that they don't want to be without you, is what I'm strongly feeling. With Waking the Lion, yeah, I strongly feel that too, sort of giving me pile 2 energy, where it just felt like this fire was being lit. We had like multiple cat fiery energies come out in that reading, which may resonate with you as well, pile number 3. But Waking the Lion, I really feel like they are embracing their strength, because we have Page of Cups directly under, which, you know, the Page of Cups is wanting to come through with some sort of offer. We also have the Knight, which is also sort of coming through energy, like coming towards energy. Both of those are coming towards energy. With the Knight of Pentacles, which we know is slower moving energy, which they may have been taking their time. But I feel like they are beginning to, because they're having this sort of shift in perception, because I feel like their perception before was different, and I feel like something shifted in their perception, which may have come directly from something that happened in the connection, maybe something that was communicated, maybe just some sort of actions, or maybe just them having a step back and having the realization about what you truly mean to them, you know, really coming into contact with their heart. I feel their heart space is really something that's helping them have that different perspective, because we have, at least that's what I see. I see like this green heart energy here beneath the owl, which is giving a different perception. And I feel like because they've been able to connect with, which is the message that I was getting earlier, was that maybe they had been connecting with you specifically, pile number 3, when it comes to their lower chakras, more primal, lusty vibes that they have for you. But I feel like something that's happened in this connection has shifted their focus on you and this connection from being sort of lower vibrational to higher vibrational, okay? Like you really like awakened their heart space energy, which has allowed them to have a different perception on the connection itself. And because of that, like it's like that awakening of that lion, which is like on the prowl, right? Like they are on the hunt, which I feel is very primal in them, but at the same time they're coming at you with lion and owl energy, so it feels more balanced, like your original energy that you got. It feels more balanced versus them just coming at you from that lower vibrational, like wanting you in that way. Now they want you, if that makes sense, okay? So with the deep breath here, that connects with the patience card of the message that you were getting, to just take a deep breath perhaps and surrender to the way things need to flow, because something's happening here. And remember, I heard the winds of change. That wind picked up, because right now it's not even like, you can kind of hear my wind chimes, but the way that I was hearing those wind chimes right before I was mentally preparing for your reading. Yeah. With the 10 of Wands here, I feel like this has been a long time of building, okay? They're finally getting to a place where they're ready to release all of this. They've come a long way. It's wand energy, so I feel like it is all the experiences that they've had. Sorry, I didn't know I was off camera. All the experiences that they've had, specifically when it comes to connections, that they've like sort of have overburdened them. If that's been something that's gotten in the way of them moving towards you, in the way of them wanting to perceive from a higher point, from a heart energy space, to really connect with you in their heart energy space, which I feel like there was resistance to it because they had all of this, you know, on their back, if you will. But 10 of Wands means they're closing off that energy, which really means the beginning of a new cycle, which is also the same energy of the world, okay? They're both like ready to begin a new cycle, which everything is cyclical when it comes to life, right? Everything works in cycles. Our bodies work in cycles. Our lives work in cycles, like the day-night cycles, you know, the seasons work in cycles. The earth, the moon, all of it is in cycles. So I feel like they are coming to an end of the cycle, which means that there's finally, that's what's going to allow the winds of change to come, because they're closing off a cycle that was what was preventing this from moving forward, okay? We have soulmate and make the effort. They have the full awareness. If they didn't have it before, they have the full awareness of this soul connection, which was what I was also getting with the owl and the heart space, is that they're really having a higher, like a more spiritual view on fate and destiny is what I'm strongly hearing. So maybe that's what they're thinking of when it comes to this connection. And then make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So that, sorry, I'm off camera again. Guided here. I told you that I felt like they were strongly being guided to see things from a different perspective and really like move forward in this connection with the page and the knight here, okay? So yeah, they are being guided to take steps towards you. They have awareness. If you didn't know that, they have the awareness. They do. They really feel like you, like if they don't use the word soulmate, they feel like it's fated, destiny, that type, that they do believe in. And they may have like doubted, but I feel like there's something in there that they're a perspective shift they've had where they're just like, no, like I really feel like this is fated. This is destiny. This is my soulmate, if they use that term. Twin flame, if they use that term. Soul flame, if you like my candle and you want that term. All right, channeled messages. You inspire me to follow my heart's desires in life. Yes, heart energy. Heart energy is starting to ignite, waking the lion because of you and this connection. I still hold your gifts close by. So if you've given them any gifts, if you've not given them any gifts, then this is just blessings that they feel. They hold them close by their heart. So maybe even pictures that you've sent them, maybe conversations that you've had that they hold dearly. But I strongly feel like I'm envisioning like close by their heart, okay? So whatever gifts you've given them as far as like making them feel grateful and gratitude for having you in this connection, they really hold that close to their heart. I've been busy focusing myself on walking my true path. So yeah, a shift in the energy is definitely happening, okay? We have the seeds that you've planted have slowly but surely begun to sprout. Yep, that's their heart energy being awakened, waking that lion, okay? With this higher view, I really feel like that's what they're feeling. Like in pile one, I think it was, we had that we could still not see. There was nothing sprouting yet, and that was the heavy energy. They had a new moon energy, which they couldn't, and even the soil picture came out that the seeds were planted, but nothing has sprouted yet. In your case, pile number three, which is natural, because usually that's the way it is. I feel like you guys are all like similar vibration in your connections, but pile number one is further behind, like in the very beginning. Pile number two is usually like in the thick of it. And pile number three is you guys have already been in a good journey together. And so there's usually more in the future, if you will. Timelines, slightly different timelines but they're all the same story, I feel, to be honest. Which is why you might resonate typically with other readings, like 1, 2, maybe and 3 at times. Let's go ahead and see what they love about you, pile number 3. They love that you are independent, and I feel strongly that was in pile number 2 also, that message about patience. The patience that you've shown them has proven to them that you are capable of being independent. You're not somebody who's needy, dependent, clingy, that type of vibe, which I feel like they've experienced a lot in the past, which is also something that creates fear. Ooh, you are fierce, you are fiery. So maybe this Waking the Lion, maybe you're a lioness, or you're the lion, perhaps, that has sort of like awakened them, okay? There's definitely some fierce, fiery energy. Maybe you've shown them a certain spark, or in the bedroom, I'm sort of hearing also, if you've had that experience with them, they felt like you showed them some fire that they really enjoyed. They like that you're really curious about the world. They like that you don't just accept things as they are, like you tend to question things, and perhaps a bit rebellious. I'm sort of feeling from that vibe also, but they really enjoy that about you. They like that you're sincere. They always feel like you're coming from an authentic place, and they don't ever feel like you're wearing a mask with them or playing games. Gentle. You're very nurturing to them is what I'm hearing. You are gentle in the way that you handle them, even in situations where they may have felt like you would have had right to sort of be a little, you know, defensive, or I don't know, just cold. You didn't. You actually came off instead as gentle. Then we have shy. Okay, so you're fierce, but you're shy at the same time. And they like that about you. They like that there's this duality where you can be both. And artistic. So whether you're an artist or you not, I feel like we're all artists, to be honest, just in different ways. But there's something creative about you. There's something very talented that they see in you that really inspires, because we have inspire, but they just really love that about you. They feel like it's very unique to you, whatever talent or artistic creativeness that you show of yourself, or that they've seen. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile number 3. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button. Take that 1 second, reciprocate all the love I just showed you. Do it, do it, do it. Anyways, give me a like if this resonated with you. If you feel comfortable commenting, do that as well. I love to read the comments. They literally make me feel awesome. I feel so blessed every time somebody leaves me a comment letting me know how they resonated, or just thanking me for the reading. I always appreciate that. I hope you guys have an awesome Valentine's Day, pile number 3. Remember, if you like my candle, you can find the link in the details. And that is all for today. Until we vibe again, loves.